Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Happy Sunday, happy game day. Go Brown. Just I got my flock around and find out shirt on support of the Browns. Today my brother is in town he lives out of state. He's in town for a long weekend with me and the family, and we are definitely going out and watching the Browns game somewhere, baby. We are huge football fans in this house, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get into this video. On the lips today, I'm actually wearing a brand new one that launched this past Friday over at Bang Your Beauty by Mary. It is Trick or Treat. Beautiful swirl of orange and black. Smells and tastes like candy corn. And I shouldn't say it's brand new because we had her out last year. The packaging is different. The same goodness is inside though. Definitely kind of like a little bit more of a sheer berry than Bitten. Bitten is very pigmented. This one's just a tiny bit more sheer. But honestly, both of them definitely are giving massive color, without a doubt, without a doubt. If you missed the House of Haunts drop on Friday, baby, get over there and see what's left. Absolutely. But let's get into this video. Okay. Today, I've had plenty of time now to get to know the latest and greatest from Bath & Body Works, Touch of Gold. I did pick her up in many different forms. I did get the body spray in that $4.95 sale, but it wasn't the $4.95 body spray. It was the moisturizers, body butters, body lotions, body creams. But I had a reward that I did use on the body spray when I picked that up. I did end up getting the body butter, as well as the mini perfume and the hand cream. I will say out of all of them, the hand cream is definitely the lightest. It still lasted on the skin probably about an hour, but so far as strength, projection, definitely the lightest out of all three. The body butter, I want to say, the crazy thing is let me back up a second. Scent notes on Touch of Gold is bright blackberries, golden orange blossom, and decadent tonka. In the body butter, I noticed it's a lot sweeter. The orange flower is definitely the predominant note. Much more sweeter than the body spray or the perfume mini, but the longevity on the butter was maybe about 2 hours, which usually with the butter, I expect a little bit more than that. Thank God I didn't pay more than $4.95, baby. Yes, yes, yes. I still love it though. It's going to be a great addition for fall and winter. Now, these two, the body spray, I got about 4 hours worth of wear out of. The perfume, easily 6.5 hours of wear. I am definitely a fan of this fragrance. I love this a lot. I'm a huge fan of Orange Blossom. I love Tonka. The perfume and the mist, in my opinion, do smell the same, with Tonka and orange flower being the predominant notes. I don't pick up blackberries in this scent, and I'm kind of glad I don't, because I think the blackberry note might have kind of weirded it out for me a little bit. Damn, she good. Damn. Definitely, I don't want to say mature, but definitely gives high-end perfume vibes. It's sexy, it's sensual, it's deep and rich and warm with that Tonka note in there. But the orange blossom gives it this beautiful sweet note, but not overly sweet. This is not a gourmand. It definitely gives sexy vibes. This is something I would wear to a holiday party. I would wear this to family get-togethers in the holiday season. I love it. This is definitely a winner chicken dinner in my opinion. The Tonka, I'm telling you, as this dries down, the Tonka comes out to play a lot more. The orange flower kind of dies down somewhat. And the Tonka, I feel like, is the main star of the show, especially on the dry down. I personally love Tonka scents. I had someone else ask me, well, what are some other good Tonka scents? That one from the Scent Lab Creations, those little minis from Bath & Body Works, I think it was called Sensual Tonka or maybe Warm Tonka. That's fire. I absolutely love that. And then there's also one from Soleil Notes at Target called Tonka. I love that one as well. If you want a real true Tonka scent, those are ones to go to. Oh, yeah. But we do have some comparisons because I've been hearing a lot. I've been hearing a lot, and we're going to put it all to bed today. I have 5, yes, 5 comparisons for you guys because there's been a lot of drama. The one that the girl at the register told me before I even asked her, swore up and down that it smelled like Luminous. Say what now? Luminous is Ruby Currant, Gilded Iris, and Praline Amber. Absolutely not. The iris and currant in here are very strong, especially that iris note. It's a very dominant, predominant note, as well as that praline amber. The praline amber is done beautifully in here, and I think sometimes people hear praline amber and associate it with tonka. They are not the same. They are not the same. This one is along the same lines, though, of being mature, not mature, but definitely sexy, elevated, grown woman status, like high-end perfume status. No, they're just absolutely not. Whereas Touch of Gold is definitely brighter, more brighter than Luminous, and sweeter than Luminous. Yeah, Whereas, I will say Luminous does have some sweetness about it, but it's definitely a very warm, cozy sweetness, where this is brighter. This is a brighter sweetness from that orange flower. Couple other ones I was kind of hearing was Cashmere Glow. This is scent notes of Golden Peach, Lily Petals, Shimmering Vanilla, and Cashmere Musk. No, this literally is like a cashmere hug, 100%. There is nothing cashmere about Touch of Glow. Or I'm sorry, Touch of Gold. Oh my God, Touch of Gold. See, it's Sunday. I'm all excited for football. And I actually can pick up peach notes in here. And there is nothing like that in Touch of Gold. Another one that actually somebody brought to my attention, I think Tiffany Vanessa on Instagram, her and I were messaging back and forth about this, and she was saying, she was hearing some customers saying, Gingham Heart of Gold. Now, as much as I wish that to be true, I don't agree. Touch of Gold from Gingham, Heart of Gold. See, I'm gonna fizz tizzy today. Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell? It is crisp golden apple, vanilla bean, and warm sandalwood. This to me is like apple pie a la mode. No. Now the two big ones that I've heard the most, but we are going to put it to rest today. The two biggest ones are two heavy hitters from Bath & Body Works. The first one is one they just released in the latest Everyday Luxuries collection. It's Free as a Flower. This one is actually really, really good. It's Wild Orange Flower, Bright Lavender, and Creamy Vetiver. Now, what I will say, these two in comparison to each other, there is a huge difference to my nose. I feel like Touch of Gold is a bit brighter, a bit sweeter. The orange blossom that's in here is brighter and sweeter than what's in Free as a Flower. Free as a Flower actually has more of like this deeper muskiness about it, which I'm sure is that vetiver and the lavender that's in there. Even though I don't detect a ton of lavender in here, I do absolutely love this scent. It's sexy, seductive, deep, like definitely perfect for fall. This and this are not the same in my opinion. They are definitely different. Touch of Gold, like I said, is so much brighter. They're both, it's just, you know what it is I definitely think that they could be first cousins. I won't even go so far as to say half siblings because there's those definite differences with that musky depthness of the vetiver in here. And and the lavender, it's like darker lavender in here, even though they say it's bright lavender. Oh, no. I don't think it's bright at all. Whereas the tonka in here, it just, the tonka with the orange flower kind of gives it this bright vibe, kind of like bright bouncy vibe. Whereas this is just so much deeper in my opinion. Yes, and if anything, it's a deeper, muskier type of orange flower that's in here. This is the sweeter version of orange flower that's in Touch of Gold. So if Free as a Flower was too much for you with that orange blossom, Try out Touch of Gold. You may like this one a lot more than Free as a Flower. I think. Again, if this was too deep for you. Now the last one. This is the one I think I've probably heard the most. And we're going to break it down. And it is none other than Platinum. She came out last year. She definitely is a heavy hitter. She's still around on the website. And for good reason. Platinum is a beast. Scent notes are sparkling bergamot, silver blooms, and patchouli musk. I do love me some Platinum. I love Platinum because there definitely is a defining bergamot note in here, especially in the opening. It's very bright, very just sweet in ways, but it's very bright in its opening, especially. And even though they say patchouli musk, I don't get a ton of musk in here. I definitely can pick up some type of like a icy floral note in there. It's sweet, it's pretty, but it's very bright. Now, I've said kind of the similar things about Touch of Gold. However, no, I'm sorry, these are not the same. They are definitely different to my nose. Again, all of this is my opinion. Platinum is even more bright, and there's not this sharp, sweet note about Platinum. Definitely not like what's in Touch of Gold. They're both amazing. I would say that these two are definitely half siblings. I think Platinum is closer to Touch of Gold than any other scent that's out there. However, again, like I said, there are definite differences between these two. Platinum has that bright bergamot note in there that is so, you cannot mistake that bergamot note. Definitely bright and airy, almost has like an icy chill, an icy vibe to it. There's nothing like that about this. There's no bergamot in here. There's orange blossom. If anything, when I smell these two side by side, the orange blossom and tonka that's in here definitely makes it at least 4 steps up sweeter, in my opinion, than what Platinum is. That's my opinion, y'all. That's just what it is. Yes, this is definitely richer, sweeter, and deeper. And the longevity on this one was definitely more for me than Platinum was. I love them both, but they are definitely different. If anything, this is something I'd wear maybe during the day for like a family brunch. And then this would be cocktails with the girls. Yeah, I said what I said. Anyway, though, what did you think of Touch of Gold? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. I love to hear your thoughts, no matter how controversial they are. Do not forget to get over to Banger Beauty by Mary. Snatch you up a trick or treat. Yes, and check out the rest of the House of Haunts collection. That is our first collection for Halloween. We do have a total of 3 collections for Halloween, and I do have a surprise when it comes to the one collection. Oh yes, I do, and it's gonna be kind of different than anything I've done previously, but yeah, you'll see. Stay tuned for that. Other than that, you guys, we're at my favorite part of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so you're alerted every single time your girl uploads. And I will see you in the next one. Go Browns! All right, everybody. Bye-bye.